Racing for Home is a 501c3 nonprofit that Acacia and I started back in 2010. We went to the racetrack in 2009 and found a 3-year-old chestnut filly with lots and lots of attitude and brought her home. So the typical lifespan of a horse can be well into their 30s. And as you know, racehorses usually end their careers 6, 7, maybe a little longer. I've gotten them off the track as young as 3 years old. That's a lot of life left in them. That's a lot of living left to do that they need a second job. And that's where we come in, where we provide them with what career they're going to have. I've had them go into become hunters, jumpers, barrel racers, therapy horses. I usually let them tell me rather than put it on myself to say, you're going to be this. I let them tell me what they want to do. And if you listen, they will tell you. I give them several months off to clear their brain, refresh their bodies, kind of renew their soul, and then we start groundwork. And then I can get a feel for what they might be good at. And I have to say, I have a pretty good track record at placing them and realizing what they're going to be good doing. We have a different business model than many of the other aftercare organizations, and I feel we all fill a niche. Some of them do adoptions where they come in and go out quickly. We don't do that. I often take horses that other organizations can't or won't take because the injury is a long-term rehab situation. I like to call myself the queen of rehab. I'm addicted to rehab, if you will. I've had a lot of success in rehabbing tendons, knees, ankles, condylar fractures, you name it, been there, done that. And I feel, again, like I'm fulfilling a duty to these horses that otherwise might not get the chance. And sometimes that means that the horse will never leave Racing for Home, either because they're a special case where there might be an injury where I don't feel like they would succeed in another situation, or emotionally, I feel like they're best off with me just because I can always keep an eye on them. Some of these horses we get have been in situations that aren't great and have been passed through many hands, and sometimes their heads are spinning a little bit. I get them here and I let them breathe and I let them realize that I'm your person and I'm going to take care of you and I'm not going to let anything happen to you. And it's pretty unbelievable in the short amount of time that they come to Racing for Home, they do a complete 180. And usually the longer I keep them, of course, the more attached I get to them. And sometimes it's hard to adopt them out unless it's to somebody that I know. It's more of a conversation today, which is wonderful, but I still feel like more needs to be done. More needs to be done for these horses that do everything for us, give us thrills, happiness, make people fortunes, to make sure that they all have the life that they deserve. There's 2 ways to donate. You can go on our Facebook page, Racing for Home, and we're happy to accept donations through PayPal. Or if you'd like to send a check, you can send a check, Racing for Home, 155 Blake Road in Hamden, Connecticut, 06517. That's on our website as well. Every and all donations go directly to the horses, and if you'd like, you can specify which horse you'd like the money to go for, and we're happy to give you an update and let you know, but we're grateful for any and all donations because they are always greatly needed. I always have a running tab for a vet bill. I've never, ever taken a paycheck. My husband and I put money into Racing for Home to cover the bills. When we have an injury that's especially expensive, I will never say no. I adore them. They're my heart, they're my soul. They give me happiness, they give me fear like you can't imagine when one of them gets sick. I feel like I have to do this for them.